We got some very cool new stuff from Epiphone to show you. Stick around. How's it going, you guys? My name is Cooper Greenberg here with Alamo Music Center in San Antonio, Texas. You can find us online at alamomusic.com. And like I said, today we got some really cool stuff from Epiphone. These are two guitars from the Epiphone Muse series from their Inspired by Gibson line that they're kind of rolling out right now. We just got these, and today's the first time I got to play them, and I'm actually really impressed. They're very well made Epiphones. Like I've said in a lot of videos before on this channel, I really do think that Epiphone is kind of closing the gap in terms of their build quality and the sound quality. They're awesome guitars. And so if you're looking for something that you're kind of trying to jump into electric guitar, I would highly advise that you check out a higher end Epiphone before maybe looking at sort of an entry-level, lower-priced Gibson, because they got some really awesome stuff that they're doing right now. So the Muse series, kind of modern take on these classic shapes and body styles that we know. The SG over here, this is Scarlet Red Metallic. The Les Paul is in Passion Purple Metallic. And they got like maybe 7 or 8 different colors. They got a blue, a green, a cream, smoked almond. They got some really funky colors, but they all look really nice. You know, they all kind of got that metallic flake in them. But let's just run kind of bottom up. First off, these knobs down below, the 2 volume knobs are coil split. So they're push-pull knobs. So you can split both of these pickups and both of these guitars. And the rhythm tone knob is a push-pull as well. That is a phase switch. So if you're in the middle position, you can get a ton of options for tones, as you can hear in our demo coming up. There's a ton of options. You can phase, go out of phase with one pickup split. Just really great sounds from these Alnico Classic Pro humbuckers in both of these. This Les Paul is a chambered body. They're both mahogany bodies, but this one's chambered. Got that maple cap, so it's still got a little weight on it. But as you can see, it's got a belly carve, and it's also a little bit thinner than your typical Les Paul. Really helps to make it super light, comfortable guitar. This one's very comfortable guitar. Indian Laurel on the fretboard, and then this one's kind of got the classic vintage style tuners that are in chrome, and this one's got more of the Grover kidney style tuners. But like I said, you know, they're kind of a modern take on these two, very well-known guitars. Epiphone has a great kind of original standard 50s, standard 60s for the Les Paul that we ran down in a previous video. We got some more stuff coming out comparing those standard kind of original models between Gibson and Epiphone. But these are kind of in a class of their own. They're modern, but they're still simple and classic tones. I really don't think that it sacrifices any of the tone having all these different things. Also, failed to mention, both of these have a treble bleed circuit. So if you're turning down to a lower volume, you're not going to cut that top end like you might on something that doesn't have that circuit in there. So they're very versatile guitars. But yeah, let's just hear how they sound, and you hear for yourself. So there you have it. There's a little tone sample of both of these guitars. I was trying, as you can see in the demo, to push-pull as much as I could, give you an idea of how many sounds you can get out of this thing. By our math here at Alamo Music, we believe that there are 12 sounds that you can get out of this. Do it for yourself and comment below and tell us that we're wrong, please, because we have absolutely no idea. I think it's 12, but that's just our estimate. But then when you take into account tone knob, and how much you can roll off and keep it on, it's truly a lot more than 12. There's somewhat of an infinite complex that you can play with in this guitar. But like I said, they're extremely well built, very comfortable guitars. It's always a good sign when you take it out of the box and the setup is great, the tuning stays. It's just very solid build. And I think there's something to respect out of Epiphone right now, that they're doing something that's a little different. They're not sticking to you know, the formula of very classic vintage inspired guitars. And Gibson has a great modern collection that they're doing a lot of those, like Access Les Paul, like we had one of those from the custom shop, but also I think it was a Blueberry Burst that we had before that's got the belly carve on the Les Paul, chambered body. It's all things that look great, but also are there for your convenience as a player. Super comfortable guitars. I think the finishes are cool. But tell us in the comments what you think of these, if you've played one, if you own one, and what kind of crazy color you got on yours. But otherwise, you know, remember to like and subscribe, turn on notifications, because we got a lot of good Gibson Epiphone stuff coming out, amongst other things. And you know, follow us on our other channels as well, Facebook and Instagram. We got a lot of cool content coming out. We hope you guys are doing good, and thank you very much for watching. Once again, you guys, thank you very much for watching. If you want to learn more about the guitar, check out Alamo Music. Oh, Pat.
Hey everybody, I love guitar videos just like you do. But guess what? Alamo Music Center has another YouTube channel. You can check out all the piano and keyboard reviews that we have and see more of me. Cooper, do we have another one of those? He's fine.